Now the question says car A was traveling at a constant speed from tau x to tau y, okay, and it passed car B, okay, traveling at 90 km in the opposite direction. Let's draw the journey chart and fill out the information. Alright, tau x, tau y, they were traveling at opposite direction. Car A was traveling from tau x to tau y, whereas car B was traveling from tau y to tau x, alright, at a constant speed. And it passed car B traveling at 90 km per hour. So car B was traveling at 90 km per hour. That we know. Alright. Okay. And then 1.5 hours later, car A reached tau Y. Okay. But car B was still 25 km away from tau X. So that's why we draw the line. This is the point where they met each other. They passed each other. Okay. To be nearer to tau Y. Reason is because that from the question straight away we know that car A was traveling faster than car B. Understand? Therefore car A covered more distance till they met. That's why I draw nearer the tau Y. Understand? So then at the point 1.5, it says that at 1.5 hours car A reached tau Y, already reached tau Y after okay, but car B was still 25 km away. So what happened is this. The speed of car B is 90 km per hour. Alright. Here, after they pass each other, it passed and then 1.5 hours later. So that means to say the time taken for car A from the point where they pass each other to tau Y was 1.5 hours. Okay. But 1.5 hours after they pass each other, okay, car B was still 25 km away from tau X. Okay, then car A took a total of 4 hours to complete the journey. Okay, car A took 4 hours to complete the whole journey. What was the distance between the two towns? Since car A took 4 hours for the whole journey, and this part he took only 1.5 hours, so for the first initial part would be 4 minus 1.5, which is 2.5 hours. Alright? Then we're supposed to find the distance between the two places. Okay, so the time taken then, okay, time taken here, time taken by car B from here to here is 1.5 hours. Okay, 1.5 hours. Alright. Okay, now therefore the distance for car B from tau Y till the point where they met is 1.5 hours times 90 km it was traveling. That gives us 135 km. Alright, 135 km, 25 km. So we got to find this portion, add up, and we get the total distance. Okay, so distance traveled, okay, 135 km from here to here. Okay, so what was the speed of car A? Okay, speed is distance divided by time. Okay, alright, so over here, since it took, because it's constant speed, since it took 1.5 hours to travel 135 km for this part, so this he took 2.5 hours. So 2.5 hours divided 1.5 hours times 135 km, we managed to find 225. So instead of finding this missing portion, we make use of information of car A. We already got the first initial part of traveling for car A to be 225, and then plus the second part half 135. Alright. So the total distance traveled is 225 km plus 135. That gives us 360 km. So the answer is 360 km, the distance apart tau X and tau Y. Thank you for using Playmaths.com.